everyone. Welcome back to this edition of J Socials Touchline Talks post match review. Manchester United versus West Ham. Manchester United won, West Ham nil. The last 5 minutes of the game was stressful, nerve wracking. You can understand the relief. I wanted to just do the Ronaldo. That's what it felt like when the whistle went. You could see it from the players hugging each other. Just you could tell the belief. You could tell the belief in the team, the togetherness of the team, the togetherness, the chemistry. Wow, you know, it's been so long as a United fan that we've seen this kind of performance. The level just keeps getting better and better. Yes, we're not scoring enough goals, but we're getting results, and that's all we could ask for. Because a couple seasons ago, yes, we got the result, but we were left wondering, we were left with questions. Was this a deserved result? Was it 3 points in the bag? There was nothing that showed us that our wins were going to take us places. But now we're seeing that the performances so promising. The team keeps getting better and better and better. The confidence is growing on this team. And even though we won 1-0, we can see the positives. So much positives to take away from that performance. And going back to Thursday night against Sheriff, that was a hard game. That was a hard game. But we played well. Rashford came in and changed the game on Thursday night. And it's so great to see the team carry the same performance to the weekend. Playing West Ham is never easy. It's never easy. I know West Ham has not been great this season, but it's always a tough fixture, guys. And we pulled through. What a fantastic win, man. I want to first shout out to, first of all, Ten Hag. The one thing I'm really realizing about Ten Hag is the way he's a disciplinarian. He knows how to discipline his players, but at the same time, I'm seeing that he's giving players a fair chance. Midweek, we were up 1-0. He started rotating the squad. Even though we have Casemiro in, that is superb. Casemiro has been a revelation, like I said in my last recording, but we're still seeing that he's not neglecting McTominay. McTominay is learning from one of the best CDMs in the world. And the one thing that I actually want to point out is, if you've noticed the last couple of games, McTominay is not coming in as a CDM. He's coming in as a CM, which is showing you that Ten Hag is actually showing you that Ten Hag is actually trying to get back to McTominay's original position. Because McTominay was never a CDM before. He was never a CDM. And now we're seeing that cohesion in the team. Players are coming in. Donny came in the last game, after an injury, looked good. And last season, Rashford lacked so much confidence, and we're seeing the opposite this season. He's gaining that confidence. He's gaining that confidence week in, week out. And today he was superb. Today he was superb. Like, even though we only scored one goal, I can't really think of who the man of the match was, because you can see in the title, in the description there, Dallo, De Gea, especially De Gea in the last 10 minutes, he was under so much pressure. He had a lot to do, and that's what separates top level goalies from not top level goalkeepers, is when it matters. Like, De Gea had nothing to do all game. Nothing to do all game. And in the last 10 minutes, he was under so much pressure. And he showed us that he is still class, guys. He's still class. What a performance. What performance today. The way the team is playing is just showing us, like I said, chemistry, cohesion. Rashford, determination to score. You could see that goal was coming. That goal was only a matter of time. That goal was going to come. And he got his header. How many times did we see Rashford score a header? Not so many times, but It was so great to see that. And then, let's talk about the midfield. Casemiro, I know Casemiro was sitting a bit back because West Ham, they're very good on the counter attack. Very good on the counter attack. Our midfield was solid today, but we also saw, I think, the one downside was I think Ten Hag made the wrong decision by bringing Ericsson off instead of Bruno. And I know everybody's going to say, oh, you're just a Bruno hater. Come on, let's be honest. In the last couple of games, Bruno has been non-existent for us, and I felt that the swap for Fred and Ericsson could have been that Bruno swap, and then that way we could have still maintained our midfield. Because you notice the moment that Ericsson came off, we had no midfield. We went back to the team of last year, of last season, which McTominay, Fred. Obviously, we had Casemiro in there, but it just looked like the same team as last year. So this is the thing I think Ten Hag needs to. It's a fine balance between bringing in certain players in and also ensuring that you're not going back to the old ways. But overall, I can't complain. The team stuck it out. We got the 3 points. Um, I just wanted to mention out Dallo, De Gea, Martinez. What an inspiration. Dallo, this guy can't stop running. And I love his new role as an inverted wingback. That inverted wingback role, it's showing you the diversity that Demo brings to the game. He got his goal midweek as well. Fantastic, and we're beginning to see that confidence. These players are working hard and it's beginning to pay off. Wow. Wow. And, it was funny because during the game, I had to pee so bad, but I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave to go to the bathroom because I was like, they're gonna score. And I've never felt this. I've never felt this passionate and this way about United in the last probably 6 to 7 years. We haven't felt this passionate where we can be like, wow, I just wanna, I wanna watch this game from beginning to end. No distractions. That shows that we've come a long way, guys. We've come a long way, and it's crazy. But anyways, it was definitely a great game. There was so much to take. There was so much to unpack. There's so much to unpack in this game. Was it possession? The way we were able to create. Obviously, we're still lacking that finishing. We're still lacking that midfielder that can break through plays. And I've been saying this. We need another. We need a CM. And I know we're being linked again to De Jong. We're being linked to Gappo. We're being linked to what's the guy's name? Oh crap, I can't remember his name. Jude Bellingham. We're being linked to Jude Bellingham. Hopefully it works out, but we need another CM or Cam that can actually dictate and control games because we're having a lot of possession, but we're not converting a lot of the possession, and that's the only downside with our performance so far. But we're hanging on, and we're showing character, we're showing strength, and we're showing belief and confidence. So that's you can't complain as a fan, guys. You can't complain as a fan, and I love the way I'm seeing the rotations happen. I want to see a little bit more of Donny now that he's back from his injury. I want to see a bit more of him coming in. Bruno got his red card. I mean, Bruno got a yellow card, so that means he misses the next game against Aston Villa. And guess what? I'm okay with that because now we can actually another player is going to get a chance. Another player gets to play, and I think sometimes we're so carried away with Bruno being able to make a difference in certain moments, but sometimes it's like I think we sacrifice too much of a team when we're always relying on him doing something out of nothing, right? We take it away from the team. So it's going to be interesting to see what Ten Hag does now that Bruno is going to miss the next game against Aston Villa. I'm actually curious to see what he does. Is he going to start McTominay in a CM role? It's going to be interesting because, like I said, if you've noticed, McTominay is now starting in a more central position versus the CDM position. So we're going to see. It's going to be interesting. I honestly thought the man of the match, I'm going to give it to Rashford because Rashford scored his 100th goal for United. This kid is only 24 years old. 24, 23, 24. He's already scored 100 goals for United. He's already got about 30 goals for England or more. So this guy's got levels. He's got levels. And I've always said this about Rashford. confidence is key. Confidence, confidence. He had gone back from a massive surgery, like a huge surgery last season, and it was going to back. And it's great to see that we have a team structure that he can come back in. He's confident now. The coach believes in him. He's got Ronaldo in partnership. So I'm excited to see where this team goes from here. The last thing I wanted to just talk about, Maguire. He came on for the first time on Thursday after his injury, and I know, everyone was nervous, but you gotta give credit where it's due. He's played his part. He's been through so much abuse from the fan base, from the football world, and it's nice to see him come back. And not saying that he should be a starter, but you always want to give players a second chance, a third chance. To make sure that are they just not good anymore, or is there something that was going on, with his personal life? You just never know. So far he's been stable. The last two games he's played, he's been confident, he's been comfortable. So it's nice to see that because we're gonna need Maguire as much as we don't want to see him play. We're gonna need him. Wan-Bissaka. We're gonna need Wan-Bissaka. I think Wan-Bissaka is a good option off the bench. He's got EPL experience. He's good one-on-one defending. So if Dalot gets injured or we need to rest Dalot, we've got Wan-Bissaka, and this is what we've always screamed out for. Options, options. We've always screamed for options. So, but anyways, guys, I don't want to drag this too long. We're all in euphoria right now. Obviously, we're going to be having my Treble Talk podcast midweek, where we'll be able to break down this game play by play a lot better. But for now, guys, it's definitely been fun. Let me know who your man of the match was. This was a very tough one because we could have given that to Rashford, we could have given it to Dalot, we could have given it to De Gea, Martinez. We could have given it to all these players. So that shows you when it's hard to pick a man of the match. That says a lot. That speaks volumes of how confident this team is. So, man, I'm excited. I like I said, my man of the match could have been anyone, but I'm giving it to Rashford because I think Rashford deserved it today. His performance midweek when he came off the bench and he carried the hunger into this game and he got his goal. And kudos to him. And I hope that we can continue to build from this. And let's see where it goes, man. I think I'm looking forward to the Real Sociedad game midweek. 'Cause that's going to be a test because we can actually finish first place in Europa League, which will be good because we don't want to be facing the likes of Barcelona in the first round of the knockout stage. So, yeah, so all we can do as fans is let's stay positive. Let's continue to support the team and go from there, guys. We've had what? 4 wins in the last 6 games and 4 wins and 2 draws in the last 6 games. That's not a bad record for any team. That's not a bad record. But yeah, guys, it's definitely been fun. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know who the man of the match was for you. Let me know what your thought was in the game. Did you enjoy the game? Did you think it was a bit? We could have gotten more out of the game. Let me know your thoughts. But anyways, till next time, guys. Take care.